Staying top of mind and building your brand is everything in business and in real estate. This channel is dedicated to show you how you can stay top of mind effortlessly with your audience. You can post any content on any channel, but as long as you're doing it consistently, you're going to see results. I will help you explore different channels and different content ideas so you can follow along and do the same for your audience. Now let's get into a new topic today. So I go to Google and I type in Mortgage News Daily. So Mortgage News Daily gives you what's going on in the mortgage industry and interest rates. So it's a valuable piece of resource for me so that I stay on top of interest rates and what's going on in the economy, especially in the real estate industry. So I'm seeing that the rates are dropping, and I'm seeing an article here, rates plummet to lowest levels since May 2023. I think that's a great topic that I can talk on. And let me see how I can take this piece of information and convert that into a content for my audience. So I'm seeing that the rates have plummeted. I don't really have a lot of content itself on this article, but I'm going to take this piece of information and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to tell me what are some of the things that people might be thinking, homeowners and home buyers might be thinking, because they are also reading the news and they're also seeing that the rates are at its lowest. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT what kind of questions that the homeowners and home buyers are thinking about this. So now it gave me a good set of questions or thoughts that homeowners and home buyers have. I'm going to go through briefly each of those. So homeowners could potentially be thinking about refinancing because the interest rates have dropped. They probably bought at 8%. Now they want to potentially refinance. There is an increase in home equity because this could lead in increased demand and the prices of homes typically could go up. Investment reevaluation, locking in rates. Home buyers, increased buying power, market competition, long-term financial planning, urgency to buy. So these are great thoughts that people have. Now, I'm going to go a step further and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me some of the questions that they are asking themselves. And I'll tell you why that is important in a minute. So now that I've asked that question, I've gotten a bunch of questions that homeowners and home buyers might be asking themselves. Should I refinance? Is it a good time to sell? How does this impact my home value? Should I convert to an ARM, adjustable rate mortgage? Can I leverage my home equity more effectively now? Home buyers are probably thinking, how much house can I afford now? How competitive will the housing market be? And this is fantastic. Now, the reason I'm asking all of these questions to ChatGPT is because I want to put together probably a newsletter and send out to all my database listing out these questions. And the way the newsletter is going to be worded is that it's going to briefly talk about, hey, the rates have actually dropped. And if you are asking the following questions, let me know, hit me up, and we'll have a brief discussion. We'll have a 15-20 minute conversation, and I'm going to tell you where the market is headed, and I'll be able to answer some of these questions for you. Right? So that's a very powerful message. Instead of saying, hey, the rates are plummeting, and if you're considering buying or if you're considering selling, hit me up, I'm your real estate agent. That is very bland. But instead, when you look at it from this angle and when you give the questions that they are thinking in their minds, they feel understood. And they're like, okay, this person really understands what are some of the questions that I'm thinking. Or they're like, oh my God, I was actually thinking about it this morning. Let me reach out to this agent because they probably have the answers to my questions. It's really fresh in their mind. So I'm going to put together that newsletter. I'm going to give you an example of that. So I went ahead and typed in a quick prompt into ChatGPT, and let me see what ChatGPT basically gives me. Okay, so this is great. It gave me a great subject line. Exciting news. Mortgage rates at their lowest since May 2023. Hello first name. I'm thrilled to share some significant news. Mortgage rates have dropped for homeowners. If you're contemplating refinancing your mortgage, blah, blah, blah. For home buyers, if you're thinking about these things. So what I would do differently is instead of splitting it up by homeowners or home buyers, I would just list down a few questions, 3 or 4 or 5 different questions, and be like, hey, I understand the changes in the housing market bring a mixture of excitement questions. Whether you're considering buying or selling, I invite you to reach out. Let's discuss how these changes can benefit your specific situation. So that's a great way to put together a newsletter and basically send out. So as you can see, this is very powerful on taking something that is relevant, taking something that is very topical, using AI to come up with a content that you can send out to your audience and keep everything fresh and stay on top of mind. This basically took me about 3 or 5 minutes to put everything together, but this is going to give you a lot of conversations, and they're going to treat you as an authority figure, and they want to reach out to you and have good conversations with them, and you'll be set for a great 2024 come January 2024. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.